looks pretty good. Should have brought 2 buckets. That doesn't do it. This is the type of thing that the guys on YouTube will talk about. There's a barrier and then some big rocks behind it. The thing is, this stuff is all coarse and rough again. It's not smooth. I don't understand how that works. You'd think that stones in a river would be smooth. This is still Clear Creek. Just a different spot on the creek. Should have brought 2 buckets. That doesn't do it. Yes, I know I'm not getting my rocks rinsed off. There's some rubber spot. So what one guy does, Flower Gold Wizards, he fills the bucket and then he puts the thing inside the bucket, but I don't think my water's deep enough to do that. My water's not deep enough. Of course, he always brings more than 1 bucket. Gonna give this a try. Classify it down a little bit more. I already dumped it out, but I actually found black sands in Clear Creek, which I've never done before. And there's a little bit left in there, but most of it I dumped out already. So, no gold, but I didn't expect there to be gold, but I didn't expect there to be black sands either. So, let's do some of this coarser stuff just for kicks. Obviously, this is not a gold-bearing river. You know, it's not supposed to be, at least. There's fossils in it. Look at that. More black sands. Huh. Black sands in Clear Creek, Texas. This is not a gold-bearing river. It's not supposed to be. I'm doing it more for the practice and just the excuse to get out and do something. I love this thing. I really do. The thing I like about the Gold Claw is it classifies for you. See the way it's shaped? It's really cool. Shake, shake, shake. See, I'm already down to the black sands. It's supposed to be you tap it a certain way and the gold walks up. I mean, there's no gold in this anyway, so there's definitely black sands in there. 7 scoops. All right. See how everything comes to the top? That's what I mean. If you stratify in any pan, that's going to come to the top. That's not really the pan. I've heard some people talk about how you lose gold out of this, but you can lose gold out of any pan. Just depends on your technique. I find the technique for this easier than the... Well, I don't know. I can't say that. I don't find it easier. I did before, but now I don't. Now I find the technique is probably easier with a regular gold pan. But so I dug a hole and I just kind of dug straight down. So the deeper material, the material from deeper in the hole was on top. So I'm actually getting less black sands now than I was at the beginning because I'm going, as I go through down in the bucket, I'm actually going up in the hole. You know how that works. I mean, it's obvious. There you go. Nothing. Hardly any black sands that time. A little bit of black sands, but not much. Not like last time. Could be I didn't stratify enough. I'm only looking for a speck of gold. I'm not expecting anything bigger than a tiny, tiny speck of like flour gold, fly poop, as they say. And go with a little bit less in the pan this time. I overloaded it last time. I don't know how that guy, the flour gold wizards guy up in Wisconsin, how in the world he gets his hands, he goes out there and puts his hands right in that frigid, cold, icy water, breaks the ice even. It's great fun to watch, but my goodness. I grew up in New York, so I'm used to the cold, but I mean, one of the things that, I'm in Texas now, but in New York, you had to be careful about not getting wet and cold. You know, he's sticking his bare hands in icy water and staying out there for hours at a time. Below zero weather. That's nuts, if you ask me. I don't think he's nuts. I think he's just freaking tough as nails, but he's doing what he loves. I couldn't do it. Not like that. There's a bunch of YouTubers I follow. Gold Squad. Obviously Klesh. Yep. No, oh, I didn't show you. Sorry. Last pan. Ooh, splashy, splashy. And like Jeff Williams says, yeah, you're gonna get wet. And gold, we've got black sand, a little bit of black sand. Not much, hardly visible at all. But there is some in there. Some black sands, no gold. And that's my last pan. I haven't really looked for gold. I went through one whole pan where I didn't even check it for gold. Fun stuff. So there it is. Again, no gold in Clear Creek, but with that much black sands, it could be that if I go deep down and do enough buckets, I might find a speck or two. Maybe. possible. Anyway, that was fun. Thanks for joining me. I am repanning the material that I just dug up out of Clear Creek, second Clear Creek, second stab at Clear Creek, and I found one tiny little speck of gold in my first pan. So I did do some things differently, classified it down, and then I classified it into this bucket. And this bucket may not have been 100% clean. It was pretty clean, but it's possible that it wasn't 100% clean. And I'm using a regular pan, so that instead of using the gold claw. So, but I found a speck of gold. I think. I mean, it could be mica. It's really hard to tell, but it was at the bottom. It was underneath black sands. I only did like one scoop. So anyway, I think I'm finding something. I think I may have just found another one. This is kind of cool. So it's right up. It's the right color. Well, boy, did I just get a surprise. I finished off the rest of the bucket, which was like a full pan of dirt. And my goodness, I found quite a bit of gold in it. For someplace that's not supposed to have gold. So I got an up close look, and as far as I can tell, there are 15 specks in there. Probably a third of a bucket. So I classified it to a 1/2 inch, classified it to an 1/8 inch, panned it all out, and that's what I got. Yeah, anyway, I need to get back down there.